What if your body slowly forgot how to do the things you've done your entire life? Imagine waking up one day and finding that something as simple as buttoning your shirt or writing your name no longer feels natural. For millions of people living with Parkinson's disease, this is not imagination, it is their everyday reality. Parkinson's disease is not just a medical condition, it is a gradual unlearning of movement itself. To understand this better, let's look at a case study. A 74-year-old male farmer presented with a 1-year history of resting tremors in both upper limbs, later progressing to involve the lower limbs, particularly the great toes. The tremors were more prominent at rest and exacerbated by voluntary movement. Over the past 6 months, he developed progressive gait disturbance characterized by difficulty initiating steps, forward stooping posture, shuffling gait, freezing episodes during turns, and postural instability with both propulsion and retropulsion. Reduced arm swing was noted during ambulation. There was no reported history of falls with injury, cognitive decline, altered consciousness, behavioral changes, visual disturbances, dysphagia, or focal limb weakness. Past medical history was unremarkable for chronic illnesses such as hypertension, diabetes, asthma, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, tuberculosis, prior injuries, surgical interventions, or psychiatric disorders. This is a typical case study for Parkinson's. Named after James Parkinson, who first described it in 1817 as shaking palsy, Parkinson's disease is the second most common neurodegenerative disorder. It is most often found in men than in women, and it affects between 0.5 and 1% of people between ages 65 and 69 and 1 to 3% of people over the age of 80. It is a neurological movement disorder that impairs everyday motor functions. It involves the gradual loss of dopamine-producing neurons in the substantia nigra, a brain region critical for controlling movement. In Parkinson's, dopaminergic neurons in the substantia nigra pars compacta degenerate. This loss reduces stimulation of the direct pathway and reduces inhibition of the indirect pathway, leading to overall reduced movement. Follow along to learn more about Parkinson's disease.